I want to shift gears in talking about the NFMC Round 3 funding. I think it's important to start out the year talking about where we are in the state of Florida as it relates to our efforts in reaching families that have foreclosure issues or challenges that they're trying to address. The state of Florida has been a leader in trying to make sure that they go after the dollars available through NFMC to be able to fund counseling agencies in the area of housing counseling. And under Round 3's funding, Florida Housing Finance received a little over $1.8 million in order to fund housing counseling. In addition to the dollars that we received for housing counseling, they also received another $1.5 million that will be used for the legal assistance program. And we'll talk a little bit about that particular program later on this morning. And we also have some guest speakers that will give us some best practices and also share with us some of the things that they have done in order to make their program work and how it's working. But before we go there, I want to talk about Round 3 levels of funding and the requirements in the various levels. First of all, I want to talk about the Level 1 counseling units and how you are able to actually bill for Level 1. There are some basic criteria in order for you to bill a Florida Housing for a Level 1 activity. It's important that you conduct the basic intake process. Now, I know for many of you who are currently receiving funding through Florida Housing that this is a repeat. The information that we've pulled is information that we were able to ascertain through NFMC, and it is somewhat basic, but it's important that we go over it. First of all, it's important that you conduct the basic intake process. In the intake process, here's where you'll get the client's name, address, basic demographic information, lender information about the reason for the delinquency. It's important that you collect a signed authorization form from the client. This has to be a part of your record. I know many of you are providing counseling over the phone. However you're able to do that, we've got to be able to show that there is a signed authorization form inside the package or in the client's file. It's important that you develop a budget. Here you're going to look at the client's basic expenses, debt, and also income. This information does not have to be verified under a Level 1 counseling session. This is basic information that the consumer is giving to you. It's important that you also develop a written action plan outlining what are the steps that can be taken in order to address the client's current housing situation.